My name is Kevin Tollfree. I have been investing strongly for the last year and a half. Uh, got involved with this community a few years ago, and well, decided to get some financial literacy about myself. Realized I was over leveraged, and I was unable to invest at that time. Using some of the things I learned in the community, I was able to kill off $70,000 in debt within a 10-month period. And I got my credit score over 800 for the first time in my life. It was truly a blessing and an experience that, kind of set me forward to being able to invest the way that I wanted to. I'm in the military. That's how I met Scott in the Navy. And, did 2 tours in the Middle East from 2020 to 22. And really, after I came back, it was a time that I really wanted to get involved with my investing career. So did 1 rehab in 2022, purchased a short-term rental in the beginning of 23, sold my personal property for a 6-figure profit at that time, did the first short-term rental in June of last year, and then did a contract for deed that we purchased in October and then sold it in December. Moving forward into 2024, this is the first 2 properties of the year, starting off strong. We got the 2 properties in a lot out in Sterling/Rock Falls in Illinois under our belt.
Scott Loader, been with the community since 2015. Last tour in Afghanistan, I came back and went headfirst into investing. Took me about 2 years before I did my first deal, but my first deal was 18 properties all at once. 0 of my own money or own credit went into the deal, and we've built that portfolio up to probably over 40 plus doors now. So it's all done with a team. I don't do this stuff myself. I learned, way back when I joined the military, you're as only as strong as your team is. And I've definitely built a strong team. Kevin's part of it. Cheryl is on here. She's a master chief. She's part of the team now. But yeah, I couldn't do what I do alone. I'm blessed and thankful to have now. I had 78 doors. We sold the property. I'm down to 74 doors, and I've done 8 flips, and all of this without any of my own money or own credit. And I'm blessed to help other people achieve their success as well. I always knew real estate was the way to wealth, and this community has proved it. They said a couple things when I first got started. They're like, you don't need any money or credit. And I was like, you're so full of crap, it's beyond belief. But and one mentor, Bob Tierney, said, just put a deal together and the money will show up. And again, I was like, what world does this exist? And sure enough, I put that one deal together and the money did show up. People will do business with people they know, like, and trust, and people that have knowledge. And I brought it to one guy I knew for a long, long time, and he always wanted to do real estate. And I said, hey, this is what I got. He goes, what do you need from me? I said, I need $50K. He wrote me a check that night. And that was without an LLC formed or anything like that. He says, the numbers look good. I trust you. Let's go. So, I mean, and then I was floored, and what they do teach, it does work. So you just have to apply the knowledge that you're gleaning from the community, from the education, everything like that. I mean, I've just scratched the surface on the education and been able to do so much with it. So I'm here to help. I mean, this year, I want to help people attain their success, whatever that looks like for everybody, right? It could be, a couple bucks a month or whatever, or it could be millions. However we need to do to get to that, I'm here to help.
Through this community, I was able to pick up a lot of different skills and techniques to say, okay, who do I need to be? How do I need to fix my credit, fix my mindset, right? And then partner with people, right? So when you, like Scott said earlier, when you have a deal, the money will come. So if you can be the knowledge piece in the deal, if you can structure something for somebody that makes them money, they'll gladly partner with you. It's just a matter of, how are you going to become that person that enables you to be the person that people want to do deals with, right? That is so crucial to the entire structure. Is who do you need to become such that somebody else wants to partner with you and do deals with, right? And if you're not into a community and talking with people and collaborating, real estate might not be for you, right? Because all those characteristics have been crucial to my success, have been crucial to Scott's success.
I want to know, what's that like for you right now talking about this property?
Well, I'll tell you, it's a couple emotions, right? So nervous, but totally confident in this process, the foundation and the system and the format that you guys has been wonderful. And then once you get to talking about it, the fire comes out, right? Like you love the process, right? You love the fact of the negotiation. Table, I love closing. Like every single time, I've enjoyed it just tremendously. I love looking through contracts and telling people, oh no, we got to fix this, we got to fix it, to look right. The process has been great. So so being here at the culmination. So I'm a creature of habit. If there's something that I'm doing, I will more than likely just keep doing that thing consistently, right? Especially if it's paying the bills. So I got to the point where I was making six-figure income in IT, and I saw though that the only time I was had off was my paid time off. Like you get a certain amount of time off, and that's it. You back to work. So I wanted to be able to create something that was passive for me that I would be able to do and earn while not going to work. Right. I got a chance to meet Scott through military training and through the relationship we developed. He basically said, he didn't have to be at work. He's a real estate investor, and when he's not fixing something for one of his clients like he's doing right now, he is he is or fixing something for one of his buildings or one of his partners rather. He is he has all the free time in the world. So it was like, man, I'd love to get a piece of that, get a taste of it, and see what that's like. So when he got me involved with the community and seeing what was available for me, I was sold right away. I was all in. I was like, this could work for me. This could be something that could get me out of, not necessarily replace my job right away, right? Because you definitely want to have a plan for that, but it could put me on my way, right? And with a good enough system, you could easily place your income that you're making at your job. So I saw the writing on the wall in terms of having something that I wanted to do in retirement. I think a lot of people, when they think about real estate, they want to do it in retirement anyway. Like, that's an end goal. So, but the question becomes, you don't know what you don't know. So, I wouldn't want to be in a position where I wait till I retire 65 older to just start learning what this whole big world is like, right? All the negotiations, all the different type of strategies. If you don't want to be a landlord, you don't have to do a short-term rental. Do fix and flips or vice versa. There's so many different things you could do, but you don't know that until you actually stick your foot in it, right? So when I saw that the community had like a system that somebody could fall and still be able to bounce back up, and they wouldn't be relying upon everything their own, right? All my own cash, all my own credit, all my own knowledge, all my own contractors that I would have to teach them how to, I would have to learn from them what I was doing just to get the rehab done, just because that's not my background. So when I saw that there was a community that was available to help me, I knew that this was it for me.
Just do it, right? Just like the ad says. And it's not all sunshine and rainbows either, right? So, but like Kevin says, you've got a community you can fall back on and, get yourself out of trouble or not get yourself into trouble before you do a deal.
Remembering when I first started doing real estate or wanting to do it, The first step for you is to, I would say for everyone, is to understand why. What's your main reason for getting into this game? Like, what is it that you're doing it for? Is you doing it for you want more time, or you want more money, or you want more freedom? Right? I was playing basketball this morning, and there was these dudes that just kept talking about, oh, if this person had $1 billion and this other person had $1 billion and they're living good and they're living. And I saw in the real estate game, and just because people have money doesn't mean that they're happy every single time. So understand, if you're getting started, what is your reason? What's going to keep you happy? What's going to make you happy when you're doing it? Because this stuff, when you start doing this, it immediately hits you with disruption, meaning that it's immediately going to be difficult as soon as you start. And what's going to keep you going when it gets hard, right? And that's why, if you want to take the first step, understand what your reason is and talk about it.
That's the beauty of the community, right? We've got people that do this day in and day out and be more than happy to, walk you through the project and, say, did you think about this? Have you thought about that? What's your financing look like? Are you paying points? Are you all that happy stuff? You analyze the deal, and if it works, great. If not, next, get another one. They're out there daily, daily.